Hi, Josh Hirschberger here from the Daniel Initiative, and I'm here in the Indiana State House as the 2020 legislative session comes to a close. I want to just give you a brief update about all that God's been doing here in the State House this session. Now, if you've been following the Daniel Initiative for long, you know that we've been praying for two primary things. First of all, favor with church leaders, and then favor with elected officials as we connect the ministers of God to the ministers of government here at the state capitol. And so first of all, the reflection that I have is just how blessed I am just watching the pastors from around our state, from Fort Wayne to Indianapolis to Madison, as they've come to the State House to minister to their elected officials. Not to say you have to vote for this or to vote for that or scream at them or anything, but to just introduce themselves, ask how they can pray and how they can help. I thought of two particular comments about pastors that came up, and I just wanted to read these to you. First of all, the meetings Josh set up have helped me to obey Jesus' command to pray for public officials in a more meaningful way and uncover new ways of helping our community. Some of these meetings have led to ongoing relationships that I pray will benefit the people we both serve. Another pastor said, I thoroughly enjoyed the opportunity I had recently to meet with my state senator. I think he was pleasantly surprised that my agenda consisted of nothing more than getting to know him, asking about ideas and how the church can help meet community needs, and spending a few moments praying for him and his work. I was reminded that while it is appropriate to hold our government leaders accountable for their decisions and actions, God calls me first to pray for them. Before I do the former, I need to spend a lot more time doing the latter. I look forward to more opportunities to meet and pray with my government officials so that together we can build a stronger community. And so again, I was just blessed, blown away, if you might say, by the pastors from around our state that came to minister to their elected officials. So that was my first reflection, just about the ministers of God that came up. Next, about the ministers of government. Sometimes politicians get a bad rap. I know just a little bit about that because I'm an attorney, and so you can just send me all your attorney jokes. But sometimes politicians get a bad rap. We like to say they're public servants. And I have just truly been blessed as I've had the opportunity to get to know many of our elected officials here in the state, just being able to talk with them about what they are hoping to do for their district, their desire to certainly even please God in their role as an elected official, but then to make the state of Indiana a better place. And we had set a goal of connecting with at least 40 elected officials. I'm glad to say that we have connected with more than 40 elected officials this session. Many of those not just kind of passing in the hall saying hi, but actually in office meetings, able to talk with them about, hey, what's the worst problem in your district? What can we pray for you about? And so I've just been truly blessed by our elected officials, the ministers of God here at the state capitol. And the last thing that I wanted to mention is what we call the Duguid Project. Again, we want to connect the ministers of God to the ministers of government so we can seek the common good and transform our communities to the power of the gospel. And just thinking about a few issues, one being foster care, thinking about the care portal, which we've described several times, about allowing the church to meet tangible needs to keep kids out of foster care. I think of another issue, and that's the drug crisis, and the opportunity we've had this session to talk about what the church is doing around the state to try to put its shoulder to the plow and to try to help change this problem as well. And then I think also of the issue of jail overcrowding and jail ministry, and as we've seen jail ministries grow around the state. And so we wanted to just send this update to you, let you know what we've been doing here in the State House during the 2020 legislative session. If you'd like to know more about what we're doing or follow what we're doing in the future, I encourage you to sign up for email updates or to follow us on social media. Most importantly, I just ask that you continue to pray for favor with pastors and favor with elected officials.